Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Talladega Superspeedway for the 14th race in the 2020 NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series. We're gearing up for 38 laps of action. Yes, I know I said last night it was going to be 57, but after careful consideration of the strategies that unfolded last night and the wrecks that we saw took place, it felt fit to reduce the length to the same length as the truck race and give everyone a more compact experience with the strategies. So, for the trucks, they could only go 13, 14 laps. For the Cup cars, we're expecting more 15, 16, maybe 14 laps, 14 to 16. So with that, let's go over race history. It is a long list of history for this racetrack. We've been here what will be now the 6th time in series history. Past race winners include Zach Flickinger and John Arndt from 2017, Deanna Jones and Cole Deaver from 2018, and last year's winner, Rob Evans. Only Deaver and Evans are in the field today, so they are the only ones that have a chance to get a second Talladega win. And at that, a second Super Speedway win. As I look at the history, the following drivers have won one points-paying Super Speedway race. The following I will only list are in the field today: Alex Gray, Andrew Rich, Johnny Gardner, Cole Deaver, Seth Cole, Jonathan Zorlin, Kev Shearer, Rob Evans, and Jessica Shelton. Those are the drivers in the field who have won one Super Speedway race. The drivers that are also on this list that are not in the field today include Philip Parker, Zach Flickinger, Colin Denton, John Arndt, James Qualls, Deanna Jones, Diego Yepes, Peter Sands, and Patrick Sick. With that said, let's get to your starting lineup for today's race. The 78 and the 77 are on the front row for the second straight Talladega race. In that, different manufacturer. Last year they were Toyotas. This year they are Ford Fusions. And it's Adam Flickinger in the 78, not Zach Flickinger. William again will start second. Row 2 shows fastest in practice, Alex Ferranti, and fastest in happy hour, Dylan Young, who won the pole for... these guys were on the front row for the Daytona 500 race, so that's actually interesting. Priya McShane, Casey Nanako, row 2. Zach Rogers, Jonathan Zorlin, your winner from last week in row 4. And Cole Deaver and Charles Sanford in row 5. We'll get to the point standings in a minute, but first, we're going to go trackside for the most famous words in motorsports, the command to start engines here in Alabama. As the command has been given, we're using a different package than we've used in years past. We saw a different package last year compared to 2017 and 2018. So the track history is a bit fuzzy. Now, in the 2017 races, we saw just one caution in the second race at lap 12. In the 2018 races, we only saw one of those two races have yellows. That was the first race, lap 3, lap 9. Last year, our yellows were on lap 6 and lap 16. So we'll see what we get for a yellow flag count today. The truck race had 3 last night. And again, it's only a 38-lap race. This is the shortest race ever at this track. Shortest since the first race at this track. 2017's first race was only 47 laps. Last year's race was 66. So we've almost cut the distance completely in half. And looking at our wins list again for this season, we now have 12 different winners through 13 races. So with that, let's look at the point standings. Cement Oskin still leads the points, 43 points over Nate Rogers, 46 Alex Gray, 55 Seth Cole, and 69 over Priya McShane. Ace Rogers 6 in points. Zorlin up to 7th. Tyler Fink 13th. James Shelley 14th. Matthew Logan 19th. Jessica Shelton 20th. And Dylan Young 23rd, with Jeff Toledo outside the top 30 in 34th. So that's 11 winners in on wins. Currently in on points, Nate Rogers, Austin Colano, Johnny Gardner, Alexander Rowe, and Nico Tringali. That is your 16-driver playoff field coming into Talladega. And this is officially the over halfway point of the regular season. 27 race regular season. We have finished 13 races, and we're gonna finish the 14th one today. Green flag in the air at Talladega. And one thing you'll notice is the Cup cars take a lot longer to get up to speed. The Truck Series drivers, they were already hitting a $195 into turn 3. The Cup cars, however, only hitting about 182 here. As they come off of turn 4 for the first time, it'll be 3 wide for the race lead between Adam Flickinger, Alex Ferranti, and Zach Rogers. And a photo finish at the line at that for the 97 car. As Sebastian Kukulon now looking for the race lead. Brief 4 wide moment at the front of the field. So this is about the top speed you'll see at the front of the grid, about 194, 195 miles an hour. As we've got a wreck, Deaver and Zorlin together down into Brian Brommer, and it's on from there. The big one at Talladega on lap 2. Racing back to the caution flag, it's Mills and Kukulon side by side. And Mills will have the race lead. Kukulon, Evans, Adam Flickinger, Young, Ferranti, Zach Rogers, Zorlin survive. Deaver with some door damage. Quentin Moore you can see there. William Flickinger. And more. We'll see who did a good job of hitting the brakes here. Now, we saw this happen on the first yellow. Driver stacked it up. So far, so good. Oh, this could get interesting. Gardner's going to bump Ace Rogers, and Gray is going to clobber the 98 as well. But after that, maybe they should be good to go. Yeah, it looks like they're good to go now. Seeing a lot of cars still on the track. Oh, Andrew Rich is destroyed. Fitzwater Sr.'s car demolished. Has anyone already retired? Oh, wow. Yeah, we've had a huge list retire already. Priya McShane, Ryan Brommer, Seth Cole, Joshua Sekuli, Austin Colano, Wes McCoy, Kev Shearer, and Carter Friesen have all already put it behind the wall. Fitzwater will likely join them, so we will have at most 33 cars return to the track as everyone heads down pit road. Oh, and someone else already retired there as well. That was James Shelley in the 71. Jose Mills in and out. Will keep the race lead. Looks like some drivers electing to take fuel only and others electing to take tires. So we see a ton of different strategy. The 84 of Nico Tringali has retired from the race. Andrew Rich as well. So Rich, I guess, does not want to cause a big wreck being 30 miles an hour off pace today. So that currently leaves us with 30 cars. So we see some stragglers here at the back. So everyone making evasive maneuvers here, trying to get in the correct spots. So it looks like everyone else is coming out of pit road. So we will indeed have 30 cars left on the racetrack. So with that said, let's take a look and see what brought out the first caution of the race. All right, looking to see what happened to bring out the first yellow flag of the day. Started with Zorlin and Deaver rubbing doors down the back straightaway just inside the top 10. And they start peeling down towards the infield. If they would have gone all the way to the inside wall if Ryan Brommer's car was not there. Deaver comes back and clips into Seth Cole, gets straightened out by William Flickinger, but everyone else is not so fortunate. And it's on from here. Priya McShane gets clipped into Tyler Markle, and yeah, it's just on. Matthew Logan getting some pieces there. Oh, he gets turned there by the 4. Yeah, and it's just on from here. You see a lot of guys being smart on the brakes. But the track is blocked. Look at how far down McShane went into the grass. And then, oh, McShane gets clobbered by Carter Friesen. And they're just blocked here. Turner is turning Kev Shearer around right there. Shearer loses it in the grass. Turner keeps going. And then everyone just starts piling in. Oh, Rich had it going without heavy hood damage. But right there, he gets into the 38. Looks like everyone just started kind of hitting each other. Frustration or something. Shane making more contact with Kev Shearer up there. Fitzwater's going to do the same. That's a pretty decent lick on the gas pedal. And then Andrew Rich comes in to finish off the 59. Oh, and he's actually going to flip over. Man, even without Vince in the booth, I can't get away from barrel rolls. Wow. That involved a lot of cars. Did the 43 and the 11 get together again? Okay, I don't think so. That involved a lot of drivers. All right. Well, with that, I'll take you guys to the race restart. All right, getting ready to go back green here at Talladega. We'll have 32 to go. Everyone came down pit road. Top 10 rundown: Jose Mills, Zach Rogers, Dylan Young, Jonathan Zorlin, Quentin Moore, Sebastian Kukalon, Logan York, Rob Evans, Nate Rogers, and Alexander Rowe. Out of the race: Nico Tringali, James Shelley, Andrew Rich, Priya McShane, Ryan Brommer, Seth Cole, Joshua Sekuli, Austin Colano, Wes McCoy, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Kev Shearer, and Carter Friesen. That leaves us with 30 cars on the track. We'll see how many are up to speed, as a lot of drivers had minimal or major damage. But Jose Mills will lead him to the restart. Mills looking for what would be his second career victory and his first of the season. Zach Rogers has not won since 2017. As the green flag is back out, the 97 ducks straight to the outside with a bit of a better jump. Dylan Young will go with the 18. Zorlin is going with the 97. As we'll see how long this stays a single double file affair. Already seeing some 3 wide there in the outskirts of the top 10. Remember, mentioned that there are a decent number of drivers, actually, I should say. A decent number of drivers that have won at super speedways before, including Jonathan Zorlin, Rob Evans. Those two in the top 10. Dylan Young looking for the lead at the start-finish line. Couldn't quite get it on Jose Mills. Double file at the front of the field as the rest of the pack navigates some cars with damage. I believe one of them is the 95 of Logan York. As you can see, all strung out behind the pack. As Dylan Young will take the lead, let's take a look. Jeff Toledo, Peter Onjak. They don't look damaged, but they are damaged. Matthew Logan, Jessica Shelton, Nanako, Sanford, Gray, Ace Rogers, Markle. Trailing at the back of this group. Not sure if they have any form of aero damage or not. Keith Rich, Cole Deaver, Logan York. It looks like maybe small aerodynamic damage might be more of a hindrance here for the Cup cars than they were for the trucks. As Gardner and William Flickinger are just at the back of this group in 17th and 18th place. So it looks like in order to win, you might need a very clean race car. With that said, mostly double file at the front as Dylan Young and Zach Rogers battle for the race lead side by side. Almost dead even at the start-finish line as Tyler Fink attempted to make a look 3 wide. But nothing going. Don't think we're going to see another accident with this small of a field here at the front of the pack. But I have been proven wrong before. For the time being, as the top 2 stay double file, it's a pretty even fight between the 2 and the 97. Young winning back at Auto Club. That was his first career win. Zach Rogers has not won since Papyrus way back in 2017. They are again dead even at the line. Scoring shows Dylan Young leading that lap. Rob Evans moving up to 3rd, pushing Tyler Fink out of line. As now Evans will make it 3 wide for the race lead. Three wide battle for the lead. Make it 2 wide now, as Evans will clear all of them. So Evans with a really good car being pushed by 2 Ford Roush engines. That's the 16 of Jesse Turner and the 99 of Alexander Rowe. So we have a 16 car pack going for this win right now. And we'll have to see how much that changes when pit stops occur. Right now, trying to get an idea of how slow some cars are. 4 seconds off pace, the 02 and the 38. 5 seconds off for the 17 and the 19. And lap traffic will definitely be playing a factor today from the looks of things. But right now, Rob Evans in clear control of the race lead, looking to go back-to-back at Talladega. As they're going to go 4 wide. Zach Rogers making the move. But Turner is cleared pretty much immediately. And they will settle it back 2-3 wide. I believe, yeah, they are back 3 wide. As the 97 back up to 3rd behind Nate Rogers and Rob Evans. How about Sebastian Kukulon? Has not won a race since last year at the Motordrome, and pit stops already on lap 13 of 38. The 97, 29, and 18 will come down. And that's going to split up the group. We see this at super speedways all the time. Some guys think they're going to come in, and then they don't. And that bottled up these 5 right here. Dylan Young, Ferranti, Oskin, Williams, and Zorlin. Logan York had already come down the lap prior. So perhaps the Cup car is using more fuel than the trucks. They all pit on lap 3. They're already pitting here on lap 11, or 11 laps later, I should say. Perhaps just strategy. Fink is going all the way towards the wall. The 83 and the 99 stay out with him. Evans will lead down the next group. Ferranti, Williams, Oskin, Zorlin stay out as well. As this will greatly increase the spread on the field. Just 3 drivers electing to stay out, as Fink will look for the race lead on Nate Rogers. More battling behind them. See just how far back Ferranti and his group were separated because of Dylan Young having to check up. And Nate Rogers will stay out another lap, though I don't know if that was by choice. Everyone else is coming down pit road. Except for Charles Sanford. Did he pit already? No, he didn't. Yeah, is Nate Rogers going to run out of gas? That's a really big question right now. Yep, he is running out of fuel. He did not mean to stay out one more lap. And he is out of gas officially right there coming through turn 4. He'll make it to pit road with ease. Charles Sanford has already run out of gas in turn 3. But he will also make it to pit road. So the 83 runs out of gas. That's not going to bode well for him. As Fink and Rowe come out of pit road together. Battle behind them between Mills, Rogers, and Kukulon. And Rowe will look for the lead on Fink, as Mills and everyone else will have to check up. Nate Rogers actually led that lap there. There he is coming out of pit road. He will not be in the lead pack. But if it comes down to fuel strategy, he's looking pretty good. As the leaders will catch Jeff Toledo. That's their first lap down catch of the day. As teammates Rowe and Turner will fly by with ease. Next guy up is their teammate, Peter Onjak. Rowe and Turner top 2. Evans, Mills side by side. Kukulon, Zach Rogers, and Tyler Fink Your leaders going for the lead right now, and the only one with a super speedway win in the past is the man in the 65 machine, Rob Evans. So they'll go to the outside to pass the 17. Zach Rogers checks up a little more than he wanted to, and now he's going to duck back down, and that's going to hurt him. And him and Tyler Fink now are all but separated from the top 5. Turner going to make a move on Rowe after being behind him for several laps. Next man up is Matthew Logan. We're going to take our first break of the race, and we'll be back with more racing action from Talladega. We're back here at Talladega. Jesse Turner still in the race lead. Sebastian Kukulon second. Rob Evans third. Alexander Rowe in 4th place. As Jose Mills has been blocked out of the pack by a lap car. And he will likely fall back to the 97, 38, and others. But pit stops are fast approaching. So who knows what kind of strategy we will see here. But the groups are very spread out. But the more that get blocked out of the leaders, the more chance everyone else has at catching back up. Next time by will be 15 to go. Big question now is going to be, how big is the fuel window? From what I could tell, it's about 11 to 14 laps. As Alexander Rowe will make a move on his teammate for the lead. Sebastian Kukulon is going to come down here on lap 23. So that's going to be a bit of a stretch. No one else pit. I guess being at the front of the field by yourself kind of makes you use a lot of fuel. Jose Mills continuing to fall back, as now it's just Rowe, Evans, and Turner at the front of the field. Alexander Rowe last drove in the series in 2018 where he got a road course win. Rowe looking for what would be his 3rd career victory in the series and his first on a super speedway, as Jesse Turner will pull into pit road here. Jose Mills, Zach Rogers coming in, Dylan Young, and Quentin Moore follow. Now let's see what is the call here. It looks like fuel only for Jesse Turner. Indeed it was fuel only for the 16, in and out. And there's Kukulon coming out of pit road on his lonesome. Now just 2-car leaders here between Rowe and Evans. Do they come here at 13 to go? The answer is no. But some drivers will. Adam Flickinger and LJ Toledo will come in at 13 laps to go. There is Jesse Turner coming out of pit road. Mills and Zach Rogers. Quentin Moore. Dylan Young also behind. We'll see how far the draft weight goes. Rowe and Evans will move to put Kukulon a lap down. Oh, and they're just about going to make contact there. That was really close. Rowe will stay out. Evans will peel in on his own. Fink. Ferranti coming in. Nate Rogers stays out. Zorlin comes in. And that all but completes the cycle, with the exception of the 83 and the 99. Let's see if the 99 and the 83 have to take less fuel, if they'll come out farther ahead Turner comes out way ahead of teammate Toledo and then Ford teammate Adam Flickinger. They're going to come out right in line with Mills. And Kukulon sees the hand out the window. Rowe pitting this time by. So right now the provisional leader, I guess, is what Vince was saying in the truck race last night, is Jesse Turner. As Rowe will come to pit road, so will Nate Rogers. And we'll have to see if they're able to take less fuel. There's Rob Evans. Where is Jesse Turner? There he is. There's Turner and Kukulon. So it looks like these three should probably be in a pack unless they just blaze by Evans. Toledo and Mills, bumper to bumper. Adam Flickinger, Zach Rogers, Quentin Moore, I believe all in draft. We'll see if Fink, Ferranti, and Zorlin get in with this or not. Kukulon and Turner fighting side by side. As Evans will hold the lead for now. It'll be 10 laps to go at the start-finish line, or no, is it 11 laps to go? Okay, it is indeed 11 to go. There's the 83 of Nate Rogers. He was not able to take a smaller amount of fuel as predicted. There's the 99 of Alexander Rowe. And it appears it'll be a battle between Rowe, Evans, Kukulon, and Turner. It's Kukulon and Turner now making a move on the 65. Then the 65 blocks their run. There are lap cars up ahead, and there are a lot of them. So this is going to be interesting. We're not going anywhere. Kukulon making the move this time in the tri-oval. So beat Evans to the line for second. As Alexander Rowe's got a pretty good opportunity here to make some kind of ground. He's by himself, but he's getting draft off of lap cars, and there are quite a lot of them. So this is going to get interesting. Alexander Rowe makes quick work of Onjack. As Turner will just get by the 17. Kukulon going by up high. Alexander Rowe now passing Jeff Toledo. As Toledo pulls up right in front of Kukulon. That's going to slow them all down. Contact is made. Now, how are these guys doing? Oh, this is a pack right here. Now, if the top four let themselves get held up enough, these guys are ready to pounce. They're closing a second a lap. It just all depends how they get by the lap cars, because Rowe is by himself. Look at the speed there, 187 to 190 for Kukulon, but Turner's going to make a move for second, trying to make it a Roush 1-2. As the pack is 3 wide behind them. In that pack includes Mills, Nate Rogers, LJ Toledo, Tyler Fink, Zach Rogers, Alex Ferranti, and Adam Flickinger. As we still have 30 cars on the track, Kukulon will fall back in line behind Turner. 8 laps to go at the start-finish line, and another question is, can Kukulon even make it? He pits so early. This Rowe will catch Logan York at a bad spot for him. He slows down. How will Kukulon and Turner get by? Rowe makes the move down low. Kukulon's looking back up high. Now he'll make a move to the inside of Rowe, but he thinks better of it. As Rowe leads, Kukulon second, Evans in third, and Turner will be blocked by Logan York. And a move for the lead. 2 Chevys right here. Different models, but still Chevys. Whoops. As Kukulon leads at the start-finish line. That second pack. Oh, Tyler Fink got by somebody by himself, and everyone else got stuck. That's going to hurt their chances. Now they've got to catch back up to Fink. And the leaders are 1, 2, 3, 4 single file. Nope, Turner's going to make a move on Rowe for third. These are some key points here that they're trying to battle for, even if they don't get the win. As Kukulon will move to the outside of Ace Rogers. Oh, and Ace is just going to block everybody. There aren't any Subaru. Oh, well, there is one Subaru driver in that pack. Older brother Zach in the 97. Maybe Ace trying to work some magic here. He is damaged, and he is still blocking Rob Evans. Six laps to go, though. That pack is still got a ways to go, and 2 lap cars to get by. Kukulon, next car up is Sanford, then Matthew Logan, and I think that'll be it. Oh, and Kukulon's got his hand out the window. I don't think he's making it. Indeed, he is not. Kukulon to pit road at 5 to go. He pit way too early. Now the question remains is, if you're out in front, are you using too much fuel as well? It's a Roush 1-2 with Alexander Rowe in the lead, Turner in second, and Evans right behind there in the draft in third. He's got draft. Now what's this pack going to do? Rowe and Turner will catch Sanford at weird places. Sanford trying to block for some Chevy teammates. As Sanford and Evans are going high. Do these guys have to pit? Turner is. Jesse Turner can't make it. Can any of these guys make it? Oh man, this is going to get interesting. Mills and the 97 just came to pit road. This is going to get interesting. Rowe is out here by himself. Evans is right behind, and that pack closed a bunch that time by. Matthew Logan in the 38. There's Kukulon. Kukulon didn't have to take a lot of fuel. He is way up there. If it comes down to fuel mileage, what's going to happen? Rowe in the 83 stayed out the longest. No sign of the 99 or the 65 coming down, but the 38 is. So is the 6 of Toledo, LJ Toledo, that is. Man, oh man, 3 laps to go. Can Rob Evans draft back up to the 99? The 83 is looming close. Can they make it all on fuel? Turner's going to come out right in front of Kukulon. As right now, it's just going to be a dogfight between the 99 and the 65. Bumper to bumper, coming to 2 laps to go. Evans will make the move. Tyler Fink will come down pit road. He can't make it. It's the 83 and the 48 trying to close the gap. And if Evans and Rowe race side by side for too long, those two will come. They're down to a 2.5 seconds behind. Evans will take the lead for now. He's trying to go 2 in a row at Talladega. Not only would Evans be the first to win twice at Talladega, he'd be the first to win 2 super speedway points paying races. But Rowe's going to make the move, but Adam Flickinger's in the way. And the 83 and the 48 have arrived. They'll look outside. Adam Flickinger's going to block them all. White flag in the air for Rob Evans. It's either going to be Evans getting his 2nd super speedway win, or one of these 3 will get their first super speedway win. And if Ferranti takes that checkered flag, it would be his first career win in series history. And they're catching him fast. Does anyone have a shot to make a move on Evans? There's no lap cars in the way. Rowe is the one on the inside of Nate Rogers. Can he get to Rob Evans? There's the move by Rowe. And Ferranti's going to make a move too. It's going to be 3 wide. 3 wide for the win. But it's going to be Evans with draft help from Nate Rogers. Making history today. And Rob Evans, in what is his second career win. Second career win at Talladega. He is the first Cup Series driver to win 2 points-paying superspeedway races. Even more fitting, he's the second driver to finish right behind the Daytona 500 winner and then win Dega in the same season. Zach Flickinger did that back in 2017. And Evans finished second at Daytona. Wow. What a race. What a race right there at the end. 51 one-thousandths of a second. I think what did Alexander Rowe in was Ferranti made a move of his own without any draft help. Evans had Nate Rogers the whole tri-oval, and that was the difference. So Rowe will get second, Nate Rogers third, Ferranti fourth. Corey Williams gets a top 5. Cole Deaver 6th, Cement Hoskins 7th, William Flickinger 8th, Sebastian Kugelon 9th, and Jesse Turner 10th. And man, that was a close battle for 9th. Only 3 1,000 separating those two. See, Tyler Fink ended up finishing 11th, Mills 12th, Zach Rogers 13th, LJ Toledo 14th, and Zorlin 15th. And everyone else lap down or more. So a pretty eventful strategy race here at Talladega. Next week is the final race on the 3X compound. And that is going to be at Charlotte. The Truck Series race will be longer than usual. And the Cup race will be longer. Probably the longest race since Daytona. So I will see you all there.